my gosh, guys, it's snowing in Fukuoka. Oh my, it is snowing. Look at this. I just went back from Hokkaido and I thought I'd sniff the snow. Turns out it's here, and look at my clothes.
Hello everyone, so I'm in my dorm right now. It's currently winter break and it is indeed winter. You see all the snow outside. I didn't think that it was snowing when I'm here. It's all over my balcony right now. I need to learn how to use the dryer. Anyways, I decided to make this video because some students actually saw my video, yay! And they sent me some questions regarding the applying process. I'm just gonna make a video and talk about how I got in, about my portfolio, what I put there, what I wrote to help me gotten selected in this program. Alright, let's go. First, there are some documents that you need to have in your profile. So basically, my case, I have to submit all of the basic information such as the applying form, which states like basically my name, my address, current year, such things. This is only for my university in Vietnam, so maybe in other countries they may have other different forms. It depends on your university. Alright, secondly, I will have to submit my GPA score and like this piece of paper that proves it. I don't know how it's called, but that's also another thing that you would need to prepare in advance. Of course, it will have to have the confirmation, like the stamp from the upper managing department of your university. Oh look, it's sunny again. Anyways, next thing, IELTS, TOEIC, anything that they require you to have. Maybe if you're from a English-speaking country, you don't really need this, but make sure you have it. Next is your passport. Just do it. It doesn't harm, but make sure you do have a passport if you want to apply for this program. But basically that's all for the basic information. Oh, and also you also need to have a health certification. This one is probably the most expensive stage in the whole applying process because it costed me like 3-4 million dong, Vietnam dong. I don't know how much that is in dollars, but it's a bit too expensive because specifically you would need to have this kind of test that needs your blood drawn to make some test about some kind of disease. I'm not sure. Just follow the instruction and you'll probably be fine. Now for the most important part, some of the documents that actually needs your thinking. So the first one would be your motivational letter. In this one, let me see why I want to join the FWU program. So for my case, I just wrote about why Japan. I had met people from Japan before from my prior experience, and also I have known people who have been taking the program. So I just wrote it down, like how it affected me and how it made me love and just crazy about Japanese culture. Next, how I am a representative of my own country because they are seeking uniqueness and just distinction and variation of countries and cultures. So projecting yourself as someone who is very deep-rooted son, daughter of your own country would be a very nice move. I mean, at least that's what got me in. And show them how you are proud to represent your country. But I also wrote what I did in my country to promote Japanese culture because I did host a seminar for people to get to know how it feels like to go abroad to Japan. I did like host like a meeting. Yeah, so I also put that down just so they know that I'm very serious about getting Japanese culture across. I also talked about what I do in my home university. So in my home university, I am the vice president of the Students' Union. I basically did a lot of chores. I know how important it is to participate fully as a participant in the program. So just to get it out there, just show them how willing you are to participate and just be enthusiastic about this program and sharing my journey in Japan to all the students who would want to be in this program in the next years, which worked. Yay! Some people actually saw my videos and asked me for it. Anyways, I also talked about how I would help all the batches of students to apply to this program. So if you are needing help, you can hit me up. I might not be so free to answer like immediately or write very long personalized comments in your essay, but I would be here to answer your questions about maybe the life in FW or take suggestion on the next topics of the videos if you want to see. Right, next to the letter of recommendation. So in my case, I got a letter of recommendation from 2 of my teachers, and I did ask them to write how I did ask them to write their impression of me, but in different ways. So for my first teacher, Mrs. Kim Ang, she wrote about my activities at school as a student were more like a person who organized and show up at events. While I asked my other teacher number 2, Miss Ngan, to write about me, how I participate in the class, because she teaches me at a class, and Miss Kim met me a lot through the events and activities at school. So these are 2 very different sides of me that I wanted to show the board that I'm capable of. Just make sure that your letters are very well organized and easy to read and has that's it. And last thing I would say is the ISB proposal. So this student asked me if it needs to be in Hakata or Fukuoka. No, it doesn't. It only needs to have some relation to the Japanese culture and just Japan in general. So some of the ISB topics of this batch I would read for you. 1. The influence of traditional Japanese culture on modern society. A comparative study about roots of nationalism in Japan and Sri Lanka. So you can do comparison like that. Gossip, friendship, and romance exploring the Asian experience of girlhood. That's really good. Different hot springs with different effects. A portfolio of original creative writing and a reflective commentary in response to my experiences research of traditional and contemporary Japanese literature and or poetry. Oh, sorry. Oh, you see, the variety of topic is what makes this very interesting, because we can all know what other people are doing. They're doing all kinds of things over there, and we could just do our stuff, but enjoy like the fruits of their research, because their topics are very, very amazing, very interesting. Be free, just do what you feel like doing, and you'll be fine. Just make sure that in your proposal, be as specific as possible and make it elaborated as possible. Because for me, I had to do a ton of research before. I have to just outline my whole thing. I did a whole mini rationale and literature review. I did a whole methodology part, not very long, shortened, but concise and informative, just so they know what you are going to do and how you're going to do it. Just make sure that you let them know that you know what you're doing and you know what steps there are to execute the research, and you have knowledge in researching and the steps, specifically all the timeline it needs to take when you go to Japan. Also include the timeline, of course, when you would finish the stage, and this stage is from when to when, and also make the list of references. Make sure that you are very, very serious about it. But it doesn't really need to be long. Mine was only like 3-4 pages. You'll be fine. And basically that's it. That's all for the applying process. And again, it is your university, your own university, that does most of the filtering and choosing the candidates. Fukuoka Women's University, from what I know, they don't really choose the participants. They only receive the recommendations from the whole universities. There, you got it. You can ask. It is recommended that you ask your senpais for suggestions, and maybe they would give you very, very good recommendations and suggestions on your essays as well. also know that in university in India, they also have this round of interviewing, so that is very different universities to universities. Make sure you know what you're doing, and it's just the best if you have prior connection with prior, if you have connection with people who went to this program before you, from university, of course. Basically, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to know anything else about this program or how to apply for it or any questions, just let me know below.